Okay everyone, we're going to finish off lighting the bottom part of the hull and then we will start on the top. Alright, first thing I'm doing is I'm putting the windows back in for the lower hull, for the upper hull, get all those done, and then we are good to go to finish off with this. And I still have to do the lighting for the navigational lighting on either side. Yeah, okay. 216B. It's right there. 218. 222A. When I was putting this back, I had to grind down the glue that was the other builder used before. It was a pretty thick mixture of that crazy glue. I was grinding it down. Boy, the fumes get on your eyeball. It's not a good feeling. 225. And just keep going along until all those are reinstalled. Okay, so they're all on there now. You can see there are a few spots here where they broke off and they were unsalvageable. I re-drilled them out, so now I'm just going to use the window maker, refill those in. And when you do that, it's literally not going to be any difference. So it's like one little spot there. But other than that, it held up pretty good. Okay, I put the back end on here. The pins snapped off when I took it apart, so I got this Gorilla Glue here. Put it on there, really nice and thick. So I gotta let that sit for a few hours. Then I'm going to install the fiber optic lighting that lights up the cargo bay entrances here on both sides, on the lower and the top. And then do the navigational lighting, get that all in place, and get the navigational deflector on the front. So I figured I'm not going to have this cover on there. I'm going to take that cover off because even the other lighting here will help light up the deflector. This is really good. This little strip lighting here, boy, it's bright and it'll do a good job. Let's see. What else? Oh, now I got to run lines that go to the impulse engines. The impulse engines are blue. And I drilled these out as well. Those are blue. So I'm going to have like a little blue light there, one there on that side. And that'll take care of that for the auxiliary impulse engines. I believe that's what those are. As for the lighting of the bottom, I think that's pretty much it. And then we got these little points here that light up here. So I'm just basically, I'm just going to have a 3 5 mil whites, just basically pointing at the points here, and they'll light them up just right. You don't want it overpowering. No, that's not it. It's right there, there, and there. Okay. So that'll take care of that. Okay, so I got 5mm greens and reds here. I got whites here for other areas. So I'm gonna put, so let's see, starboard side is green, port is red. So just one LED, just basically just facing towards those points. What do you think? Oh, I see what he did. Okay, that's got to come off. Well, I was thinking just the LED pointing towards that area flashing wouldn't work. But I think I'm going to use 3mm LEDs. Just flatten the heads down, put them directly on the tops there of each one of those. And see how that works. Okay, so I got a 5mm LED. Just doing a lighting test here. And it's lighting up the whole section there quite nicely. This is just a 9-volt battery. Everything's... But these, it's going to be on a separate circuit that I'm going to build. I got a 1K resistor on there. That's way too much. Probably use a 470 or something like that. So that looks not too bad. I'm just going to do that on this side over here for the red light. Yeah. So I did the same thing here for the top part of the hull. You can see that. I shaved it on an angle. Well, on the side there, but on the top as well. It's shaved on an angle, so it'll be able to fit into the model a little bit easier. Alright, so I got those connected together. I'm using yellow and orange wires here for the slow flashers navigation. I have a 91 ohm resistor on the green and a 470 ohm resistor on the red. So let's do a quick light test, make sure they're actually working. That's good. Very good. Very good. Navigational deflector lighting is in place there now. And I got the blue lights there. I just got to get the resistors on those. So the blue lights are hard to light, so I'm going to have a lower resistor on there, probably like a 68 ohm. That might be too low, probably 91. They don't need to be on very brightly. So I'm going to put like 2 blues here, 2 blues there to give the impulse engines enough brightness. And then 5mm white LEDs for each one of these sections in here. Okay, got them all together there, 2 together. The long bottom part here is the positive, the negatives are there. Just got to put them in place now. I don't want them too close to the end. The further back you go, the wider the light beam is. So keep it right about there. this doesn't interfere with the LEDs. Okay, that's good. Alright, got the lines run to the LED impulse engines there. 91 ohm resistors on there. Let's do a quick light test. Alright, there we go. Looks good. Alright. One more quick light test with these LEDs here too. Woo, yeah. Nice. Alright, so we got these two here pointing at these points where the light comes through. This one here in the center is a flasher. So that gets tied in with these ones here. So I gotta have a 91 ohm resistor on this one, or 100. Probably, I think 100. So these two are on. So I'll just tie these in with the engines here. Probably just run them off of this resistor. Okay, so I got this one, that one, pointing at these two areas, and this in here is a flasher. I have a 180 ohm resistor on that one, and they all get tied into here to these flashers. So that looks good. And these here are tied into here, so this resistor's feeding these as well. Do a quick light test. Good. Okay. Now I just got 9-volt battery here. Just to test it here. Good. Alright, not too bad. Okay, so I will be doing 2 circuit boards. One for the slow flashers, the navigation flashers, and the strobe, which is behind the bridge here. And this little point there is also a strobe. So those two are going to be strobes. So it'll be 2 flasher circuits. I'll probably put the circuits probably in here, and that'll be just fine. Okay, so I'm going to have fiber optics running out here to a light on each one of these cargo bays. Okay, so I got this all wired up now. I got the front of the deflector on there, and on the back there I painted it blue because it has that blue color when it's turned on. Let's do a quick light test. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Very, very nice. Looks really good. I am happy with this. Okay, so I added LEDs there to light up the points there and there. Do a quick light test. You can see that lit up there and down there. Looks good. Not bad. Yeah, not bad. Looking good. Alright, so now we got 3 mil whites, the 0.40 fiber optic lines there, 360 ohm resistor, all tied into the main lights here as well on both sides. Let's do a quick lighting test. Now that we're done with the lower hull, let's get the upper one done. Alright, we're just going to start with the cargo areas here first. Alright, there we go. Looking good. All tied in together there. Looks not too bad. Getting there. Now I'm going to do the fronts up here. Okay, so I got 4 greens, 2 reds. For these points in here, I'm using 0.20 fiber optic lines here. So let's see, 2 inner ones are green, the outer one is red, or the 2 outer ones are green, inner one is red. Okay, so let's get those installed here. Okay, so I got these all tied in now. Red, green, and I got these all tied in. I got 470 ohm on the red, 180 on the green. They're tied into these lines here. And I got this main line here tied into here. So let's do a light test. Okay, light there's working fine. And got those points up there working nice. Looking good. Looking very good. Alright, now I need to put a flasher right here for the strobe behind the bridge. 3mm white LED. The head has been flattened down. Okay, it looks good. And I got a 180 ohm resistor on that. So I got the rear strobe here on 180 ohm resistor on that one as well. I got these completely encased in the glue. Once it dries or sets, I'm going to paint it all silver. I don't want any light to interfere with that, with this either, or in the other part. So for the strobes, I made green and blue, so I can tell the difference between the navigation and the strobes. So I got this strobe here going all the way over here to this one here. So those two would be the strobing. And there we go. Okay, so I got 3mm blues here on either side. I got 360 ohm resistors on the blues. And then I got them tied into the main lighting here. I just need to do a quick lighting test, make sure that this section here is going to be working just fine. There we go. Actually, you know what? I'm going to stick 1K resistors on them. Because that's still a bit too much oomph. Much better. Not so bright, not overpowering. I just want them on, which is great. I'm very happy how this is turning out. This is good. Nice. Okay, I got this line here for the navigational flashers going to the lower hull, and this line here for the strobes and the main power line. So everything is all done. I think the upper hull, well, except for here, I'm going to get a 5mm blue LED to light up that part. And that pretty much takes care of the lighting of the main body. Okay, so I got that there, 1K resistor on the blue, and I got that painted over for the strobe, so no other light in the area will interfere with that. And I did those for the navigation lighting here as well. I just first coated the whole thing in the glue here, and then painted over top of it, and even the strobe there. Same with all these over here and back here. So everything is all covered in, so no other lights will affect them. Yeah, I'd say the lighting of these hulls are pretty much done. One more test. There we go. Very nice. Oh, you know what? I ain't done yet. Silly me, tee-hee. I got... where did it go? There we go. This thing here has to be lit up. It goes right there. So I got to have an LED down there lighting this up, and then I got to drill holes in the back wall here to get these 3 points lit up on here as well, on the observation deck. Just a little bit of work to do yet. Just like that. Got this little strip right here that I'm going to use right in here. Just like that. Now, because this thing is so bright, it's going to overpower the windows, so I might add a resistor on this, maybe a 1K. I'll give that a shot first, just to reduce the brightness just a little bit. Alright, there we go. So I got it tied in up there. Time for a quick light test, just to see what it does. Alright, let's just do this. Okay, you can see it's on, but not enough. Alright, so I'm gonna try 360 ohm. Alright. Looks good. Looks good. It's not bad. Alright, so I'll stick with this. I'll still need to put another LED right here pointing up. So I'll use a 5mm white for that. With probably a, or maybe I'll just run it off of this resistor here as well. There we go. Got it all tied in there. Looks good. Another light test. There we go. Not bad. Looks good. Now that the primary hull is done, let's get on to lighting the engines. Okay, so I got two of these strips here. And I got these. One, they'll go one on either side to light up both sides of the warp engine grills. So let's get that in place. I did a little bit of modifications here. There's little lips there that these grills sit on. I shaved them down a little bit so it give a little bit more room between the grills to get the lighting in properly. So, okay, these are the outboard grills. Alright, so I got those in place there. I glued it with the regular glue, and then I used my glue gun. And went around all the edges here and really glued that in place. And the engines themselves this way are going to hold as well. Once this cools down, I'm going to chrome silver it all the way around the outer edge so that there's no light leakage that may come through the sides there, because you don't want that. So just a little bit of chrome silver along the sides, and that'll take care of that. Just like that. Now I also added some transparent blue to the film on here. As you can see how good that looks now. It's not bad. Just got to let that all dry now before I put those LED strips in place. Alright. Get these in place here. Just got to put the flashers in here, on the bottom as well here, and on both engines here. Okay, so I got those all wired in there. Got a green one here, 91 ohm, 180 ohm resistor on these two small white ones. All the positives connected together. The negatives connected. So they'll be on the slow flasher. And I got this all on there. This will be the tie-in for the power coming in for the warp in the cells. And you see I got the pins on the ends there connecting the two strips together. Not bad. Do a quick lighting test. Perfect. And there we go. All the lighting is attached now. The wiring looks good. The only thing missing is the spinners for the front here, but I got to order those in. Other than that, the lighting is really done. Well, that's it for this episode, everyone. In the next one, we are going to be working on the base and getting the flasher circuits installed. Please like, subscribe, comment, don't forget to share, and click that notification bell for any future uploads. If you have any questions or you want me to do commission work for you, contact me at epic.models@gmail.com. See you all again later. Bye-bye.